During the last lecture, we have discussed on the definition of homomorphism, monomorphism, epimorphism, and isomorphism. And we have discussed that or understood that isomorphism. This is the combination of two. This is one and on two. It means iso equal to mono in which we will see the one mapping plus epi. Mono plus epi. Epi means on two. So epimorphism. So isomorphism is the combination of monomorphism plus epimorphism. That is in which we will see one and on two mapping. And if the mapping is on it is again or in the same group from which we are taking the elements, then this mapping is called the endomorphism. So today we are going to discuss first some examples based on iso, mono and epimorphism, etc. Consider this example here. There is a set of positive real numbers, and there is another mapping on positive real numbers. In the first set, the addition operation will be performed, while the second set, the multiplication operation will be performed. So these two sets having isomorphism, if the elements are associated with this rule, it means the exponential of another number, exponential of numbers are found in another group. Let us suppose I am taking here some real numbers 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are real numbers, and in another set we are finding e to the power 1, e to the power 2, this is e, and e to the power 3 and e to the power 4. Here we are looking that this 1 is related to the e to the power 1, 2 is related to e to the power 2, 3 is related to e to the power 3, 4 is related to e to the power 4. Here if this is an element, then e to the power 2 can be written as e to the power 1 into e to the power 2. So here multiplication operation are being performed, while in this case 1 plus 1 can gives 2, 1 plus 1 are giving 2. So in this case here the addition operation being performed, while in the second set the multiplication operation is being performed. If the mapping of element 1 is e to the power 1, so 2 can be found by adding this one twice. So here e to the power 2 can be obtained by multiplying e to the power 1 twice, and similarly for remaining elements. And here the mapping is 1 and on 2, so it is an example of isomorphism. Consider the one more example. There is a set having the positive integers, while there is another set, and in the first group the operation addition is being performed, while in the second the operation addition is being performed. This is a set of even integer, while this is the set of all integers. So we have to show that it is isomorphism, homomorphism or epimorphism. For an example, if we have a relation phi n equal to 2n, because in the second set the elements are always even. So if I have here 1, 2, 3, 4 or minus 1 etc. or and 0, let us suppose these are few elements in this group, and in the second group we found always the even number. Let us suppose minus 2, 2, let's say minus 2, 2, 4, 6 and so on. So let us suppose this is 8 and so on, or 0, zeros. So here we are looking that minus 2 is the twice of only minus 1, 1 is the twice, 2 is the twice of 1 only, 4 is the twice of 2 only, 6 is the twice of 3 only, and 0 is the twice of 0 only. So there is a 1 and on 2 relation between two groups or two sets. So here the mapping is again isomorphism. But in this example it is given that the first set having the all integers, and addition will be performed as a plus addition operation will be performed in this set. It means you can take few elements, let us suppose 1, 2, minus 1, 4, 4 etc. and 6 etc. But in second set there are two elements only, plus 1 and minus 1, and the dot product will be applied between these two elements, because minus 1 and 1, because here the closure property will be satisfied only if the multiplication operation is being performed between two elements. If I am taking the product of minus 1 with minus 1, then I will get 1. While I am multiplying this 1 with minus 1, then I am getting minus 1. Similarly, if I am multiplying this 1 with 1, then I am getting 1, and so on. And there is a rule. Here we can establish a rule between these sets. If the number is even, if n is even, then mapping will with positive 1, and if the number n is odd, then the mapping will with negative 1. So here we can see that this is negative integer, so it can be mapped with minus 1. Again, this is mapped, this can be mapped, all remaining can be mapped this plus with this plus 1. Here we are saying that these are many one mapping, not one, because here many elements are being mapped on this plus 1. So this is 1, but there is no such element in the second domain which is not the mapping of any element of first set. So this is a many one onto mapping. So this is a homomorphism, and it is a epimorphism, because in case of homomorphism there must be a mapping, so mapping is here, and in epimorphism the mapping must be onto, so it is a onto mapping, but it is not 1, so if it is not 1, so it cannot be monomorphism, and if it is not monomorphism, then it cannot be isomorphism. Similarly, for this example, if you are taking a relation pi x equal to log x, where the element of first group will be taken as real numbers with multiplication, and in second the elements will be taken as real numbers which will be obtained from this log, and here the addition operation will be performed. Let us suppose I have two elements 1 and 2, and the mapping of 1 is log 1 and the mapping of 2 is log 2. So here it will be written in this way, log 1 and log 2. Finally 1 into 2, that is equal to 2. So in this scenario, log 1 and log 2, this will be equal to log 1 and 2. 1 and 2, because 1 and 2 are the elements of first set, while log 1 and log 2 are the elements of second set. So in the first set, multiplication operation will be allowed, while in the second set, in which the logarithmic functions are available, the addition operation will be performed. So here we can see that this is a 1, 1 and onto mapping, so it is again a isomorphism.